But before I go to the list, I gotta ask: does Hitman Holla really own a piece of RBE? We've heard him say it multiple times. I don't know if y'all joking.
At this point, I shouldn't even answer it. I should just let people believe whatever. So there's a high chance that nobody has stock in RBE except for the RBE owners. And the RBE, well, not if it's stock, then it would be the RBE owners.
Gotcha.
But there's also a high chance that Hitman came through and we made what we made on Max Out.
Gotcha.
Part 1 and 2 was fun. 2 was nice.
2 was crazy
but
too.
One did a lot of crazy stuff.
One shook the shit.
And maybe he put my back to the wall for that and said, yo, if I'm gonna do part 2, I gotta be a partner or whatever. You never know.
Well, it's safe to say.
Maybe he is, maybe he ain't.
It's safe to say some of my highest numbers of all time came from my Max Out 1.
That's dope.
All time.
That's dope.
Right now, top 5 videos is like a Cassidy and Hitman interview.
That's
dope.
All
time.
That's dope.
So I'm just.
I mean, their face-off is probably like 3.5 million.
Legendary. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I literally had a time where shout out to Mook. After we did Mook and Aver, Mook offered me or asked me about an RBE partnership deal.
Okay.
Right? And I was kind of in the middle about it. Shot didn't really fuck with it. And not personal to Mook.
Yeah.
More like he just wanted to like stay with us. He was like, let's not bring a battle in or whatever. Like, we're gonna do business with Mook, let's do the business and then let's go our separate ways.
Gotcha.
And me and Shafter's principles and the way we always ran RBE was that if we both disagree, or if we have a disagreement on something, then we can't do it.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? For something significant to happen. Now, of course, there's a lot of battles I set up, and then I call him like, yo, this battle's set up. You're like, oh, word, you said? Yeah. Because he know I'm doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows that I know.
He might not like it. He be like, you know what, dog, I'll just trust your judgment, whatever.
But if I gotta give Hitman some, or Hollow,
a percentage,
or Mook,
you gotta talk to
or one of these wild ass deposits, and that could affect his money in or his money out, then we gotta come to the table about that.
Makes sense.
So when Mook put that on the table, you know, it was something to consider. And I say that to say, there have been people multiple times that have been battlers that have had interest in being a part of RBE Entertainment. I don't know how that could or would have turned out.
Okay.
You never know. You never know. But I think I've enjoyed doing shit with family. You know what I'm saying?
We've heard about the crazy amount you paid Hitman, $500K. You know what I'm saying?
It's not $500K, man. It's $5 million. What's wrong with y'all?
You know what I'm saying?
It's $5 million.
So, you know what I'm saying? Which shows that you guys can book the biggest battles in the world. Like, you guys financially are able to do it. So my question was acquiring Hitman Holla worth the investment?
All of our big main events were worth it. All of our biggest ones. At the time, even Arsenal and QB.
That was
the King of Disrespect versus the Queen of Disrespect. Matt versus Sirius as a grudge match did what it needed to do.
Hitman and Bill
did what it needed to do. Hollow and Matt did what it needed to do. Cass and Holla did what it needed to do. Hitman and Cal did what it needed to do. And there's even some smaller ones where it's just, and to me not even smaller, but where I say it did what it needed to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, certain people, I feel like they put price tags on themselves based on what they hear. It's a lot of pocket watching, and the market is up, not just because the companies are paying it, but because the battlers talk about it, and at least half the time when the battlers do talk about it, they lie. Like a battler might say, yo, URL gave me 18,000 for my last time or whatever. And you know how they say sometimes a form of a lie is not telling the whole shit? Depending on how you look at it from your perspective.
Facts.
Right?
Omitting some of the information.
Yeah, so somebody might walk up to their peer like, yeah, I got 18 for my last shit, but they may not say the other part of that, which is like, yeah, you were also advanced forward. So that's why, you know, you were stuck with me for 1 year. Or, you know, you needed that cash and I paid you for 3 battles out.
Gotcha.
I gave you 70% of it or 50% of it all up front.
Gotcha.
Or whatever. They don't say that part. You know what I'm saying? So people talk like that without telling the whole truth. Then you got people that lie. about their numbers, and then all of this behind the scenes shit creates the market to continue to rise up. And then you got somebody that's gonna turn around and do 20,000 views, ask for $5,000. You know what I'm saying?
Don't equate.
Yeah, and then you got somebody in my shoes where it's just like, well, based on the stream and the door or the views or whatever is going on financially for that business situation, that don't pan out.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So sometimes people gotta realize that battle rap fluctuates based on the situation. I don't give a fuck what battler you are. You could be Cassidy.
Yeah.
I'm not paying Cassidy the same amount to battle Hitman as I would pay him to battle a 1SK.
Gotcha.
I'm
Yeah.
not paying him the same amount. He's not gonna earn the same amount, and we're not gonna draw the same amount.
Gotcha.
Period.
Gotcha.
So people.
And I'm not even gonna lie, even when you announced Cassidy and Hitman, it was still kind of like,
Yeah.
we're not short to the face-off, really. I feel like the face-off kind of like created such a level of interest where it was like,
but
it
the
blew it
face-off,
out the waters.
the face-off blew it to a whole.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I
level.
remember it was like, it was still high attention. Like when I
It was doing what it needed to do because it had everybody with an opinion, even if they were saying
That's a
Cass
fact.
was going to get dragged.
Yeah, that's a
So
fact.
the fact that everybody was weighing in, everybody was still talking about it.
You're right.
It's just like it was just like, yo, Cass is about to get
killed,
dragged.
Hitman, yeah. But then after the face-off, it was like the world. I seen people who wasn't even involved in battle rap talk about this shit. That's when it just kind of transitioned and crossed over. I feel like
That shit was a great moment for RBE, for Hitman, for Cass, for everybody on their card, for battle rap, and for hip hop.
facts.
And for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of celebrities that was, to this day, like our shit or shop them. And that happens in waves. Every time we've done something, we've gained an additional wave of viewership. You know what I'm saying? So, at certain times people are gonna do what they need to do to earn what they're being paid or what they're asking for. And a lot of times you also have people that just can't amount up to the type of money that they want, and that's okay, but that's the market's fault, and we're all a part of driving the market to a place where sometimes it shouldn't be.
Now, with that being said, when's Hitman coming back?
When is Hitman coming back?
You ain't really say if he really owned the part, but we're gonna just let that.
Is Hitman? The next time we're gonna see Hitman, is it gonna be versus Geechee, or
can that even happen?
Or is it gonna be versus Hustle, or is it gonna be versus Ill Will, or is it gonna be versus Mook?
That's
The
crazy.
Mook. We said it at the face-offs at the press conference. We said at the press conference, the Mook and Holla contracts was sent out. I don't send out a contract unless people have already negotiated for weeks for a battle like that, and we agree on the time and the money and the deposit.
Yeah.
Those contracts went out.
They went out.
Contracts went out.
So those are the offers that are on the table right now. So, and I'm
there's no. Don't try to put words in my mind. I ain't saying no offer. I'm just talking about. I think.
Those were the potential matchups.
No, I think those are all dope matchups for Holla right now. That's what I'm saying. There's a couple others.
Now the Geechee, I seen they were both on URL stage, and Geechee kind of was like, "Yo, let's make it happen where it's supposed to happen" type situation.
Holla hasn't spoken to URL since standing on that stage. Don't tell me about him standing on that stage.
I seen Holla also recently say that shit might not never go down.
He literally hasn't even spoke to them since he's been on that stage.
Okay.
And I said that maybe in a blog. I think I did an interview or a blog where I said like, people gotta, when something gets locked in and announced, we could all enjoy it as a fan.
Got you guys.
But me, you're not gonna put no smoke and mirrors in front of me. You know what I'm saying? And start to lay claim to a matchup for the fans. I think it was more that because, as I said,
it was like a bidding war. Not saying bidding war, but it was like
there was never a bidding war, and there never will be one. There never will be one. And I said it, and we've shown it, and I think it's clear to battle rap that sometimes certain battles are interested to certain companies only when RBE is.
Gotcha.
If RBE is interested in this, or yo Bill Holla, what's going? You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with Lux and Verb. That shit when it was outside of Black Star, Lux and Verb arguing. That argument was probably like 5 years before the battle happened. That
Shout out to Rap Grid.
That matchup was sitting there forever. Anybody could have just jumped in and tried to do it. Nobody wanted to do it.
After we saw that Mook and Verb, it was time.
And then it was pressed by RBE.
Yeah.
And then it's like this when Hollow puts that tweet out, was Hollow lying, or is some of that true? Is all of that false? Is all of it true? Like, I don't know.
I mean,
but is that because right after Mook and Verb, you was possibly gonna see Mook and Hollow when it was at its peak?
Yeah. Oh man, and it still didn't happen, man.
That battle was at its peak.
It should have happened. Yeah.
Sometimes people just need to stay the fucking course. You know what I'm saying? But everybody still is entitled to their decisions. There's no disrespect.
Gotcha.
I fuck with everybody involved as far as their business decisions.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
So you're still cool with Geechee?
Yeah.
Hitman Holla?
Oh, I never had no issue with Geechee.
Yeah, okay.
Even when I mentioned earlier about it's not what you do, it's how you do it, we was talking about like how Old Red handled that situation when I got the Rare Boost card.
Yeah.
Geechee was real with me too.
Okay.
Geechee was real with me. I would have always looked at Geechee real funny from a business standpoint because we don't know each other personally.
Gotcha.
But I would always look at him funny from a real funny from a business standpoint if he didn't deal with that situation the way that he did.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Because Geechee would, I remember a conversation that I had with Geechee. This was before he was Geechee to y'all. Me and Geechee was talking. He was telling me how much he respects RBE and how much like we're one of the platforms he wants to be on and how it would be an honor. And at the time he was about to sit down and he was like, yo, as soon as I touch back, I really need to touch that stage. And when he touched back down, I approached him and let him know like, yo, I'm willing to stand on that conversation that we had. I got you. And we put the play together and the math. We put it together. We didn't just talk about it, we started to walk it. And then what happened. And when he spoke to me about that situation, he was real. And that's why I was always able to look at Geechee a certain way. Until he shows me different, I was always able to look at Geechee with respect. Until he shows me different.
So, but going back to Hitman, we don't know when Hitman's coming back. Yeah.
Hitman's gonna battle as soon as me and him decide it's time.
Yeah, because I love the relationship between you guys and Hitman and what he's been able to do. Yeah, I'm saying, I feel like, you know, not saying that, you know, he helped rejuvenate, but he helped, you know,
Hitman called me last week for some major shit that might be materializing.
Okay.
Like I said before, like I might call you and be like, yo, let's do the Geechee battle, let's do the Will battle, let's do the Hustle battle, whatever, right? Hitman might call me or Cassie might call me and say, yo, I got the situation.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I keep my reputation like that. I'm glad I come across like that to people and I have that rapport with people. But Hitman called me about some shit about a week and a half ago that was major. That was major.
Damn.
I don't know.
More Hitman, we need you back.
How long until we could really get to a position where maybe we talk about that. But he called me about some major shit about a week and a half ago. And maybe I need to just call him on the battle rap side and be like, yo, Holla, it's time, man. I'm bored.
Let's do it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll see.
The max out. Are we like, what's up with max out? Like,
I still want to do that before the year's over.
This is like the biggest situation, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
keep telling you how honored I am that people ask about max out.
Yo, max out, yeah. Like you know, you shifted the culture with this shit. Like,
you know
what
would be dope. And I respect every artist that's on a max out card. But it would be dope if we did Max Out 3 and Holla was on it, because then he would probably call himself Mr. Max Out. He did all three of them.
Come on, man. Like,